Hangul and Korean. Lecture 16. In 2. Hangul Creation Principle. 5. Operations on vowels and consonants 2. The vowels and consonants made as described above are not operated separately, but only when yin and yang are in harmony with each other, as if the world were going around. Based on this principle, I tried combining vowels and consonants to produce a single syllable. As a result, King Sejong discovered that Korean sounds are categorized into initial, medial, and final sounds. For example, when you utter the single syllable, gon, the consonant, gyeong appears initial, the vowel, appears in the middle, and the consonant, niun appears final. Thus, the first sound is called the initial sound, chosung, initial consonant. The middle sound is called the middle sound, jongseong, medial vowel, and the last sound is called the final sound, jongseong, final consonant. Then King Sejong saw that the initial sound was the consonant he had created earlier, the middle sound was the vowel, and the final sound was again a consonant. In this way, Korean combines the initial sound, chosung, initial consonant, middle sound, jongseong medial vowel, and final sound, jongseong, final consonant, into a single basic character unit, and defines it as one syllable. King Sejong established these rules when promulgating Hunmin Jeongeum to clarify spelling and pronunciation. This method of forming characters is called the Sungja method of forming letters. Thus, when forming a single syllable in Korean, the following possibilities occur. Each syllable is formed by one of 4 possible combinations. 1. Middle sound. 2. Initial sound plus middle sound. 3. Middle sound plus final sound. 4. Initial sound plus middle sound plus final sound. Sequence 1. The right-hand illustration shows an example syllable composed of a single neutral consonant. Since the initial consonant, iong, has no phonetic value, this syllable consists solely of the vowel, a. There are 21 vowels from a to a. Therefore, there are 21 syllables composed solely of a single vowel in sequence number 1. Sequence 2, initial sound plus middle sound example ga, is composed of 2 phonemes. As mentioned earlier, ga is produced by blocking the throat with the root of the tongue to form a jongseong shape, then releasing it as the tongue drops to its lowest position, allowing the vocal cords to vibrate freely without tension in the lips. Following go from ga, go, gya, to the final combination, pui, sui, kui. The total number of syllables for case number 2 is 378, 18 consonants multiply 21 vowels. Sequence 3, a syllable composed of a middle sound and to final sound, ak. Ak is the opposite of ga and is a sound made when the tongue is lowered to the lowest point, the lips are relaxed, the throat vibrates, and the root of the tongue blocks the throat to form a jongseong shape. Following ak from on, op, ar, to the final combination, yul, oop. The total number of syllables for case 3 is 567. 21 vowels multiply 27 final consonants. Sequence 4. An example of the basic syllable form is gok, which consists of 3 phonemes. The initial sound plus middle sound plus final sound of the 4th position. The sound gok is produced when the root of the tongue blocks the throat to form a jongseong shape. Then as the tongue drops to its lowest position, the vocal cords vibrate without tension in the lips, followed by the tongue root blocking the throat again to form a jongseong shape. The individual pronunciations of vowels and consonants are detailed in lessons 6 to 11 for vowels and lessons 12 to 14 for consonants. Please refer to these. Following gok from knock, dock, rock. to the final combination, chill, chul, chleep. The total number of syllables in case for is 10,206. Initial consonant 18 characters, multiply medial vowel 21 characters, multiply final consonant 27 characters. However, there are 27 consonants that can be used in the final sound. This is because, among the 19 consonants, the 3 tense consonants, sang digyut, sang biap, sang jiut, are not used in the final position, while 11 double consonants such as from, jiyak siat to, biap, siat, can be used instead. Adding up all 4 of the above possibilities, the total number of syllables that can be written in Hangul in the Korean language is 11,172. That is, it is the sum of 21 plus 378 plus 567 plus 10,206. For reference, Japanese and Chinese syllables are said to total around 300 to 400. However, while the total number of syllables from ga to he is 11,172 characters, this figure is theoretical. In modern Korean, the number of syllables actually used in practice is estimated by scholars to range from about 1,000 to 3,000 characters. However, there is a scholar Bin Jongseong, former professor of computer engineering at Dongguk University, who makes an intriguing claim: we have inherited the legacy of Hunmin Jeongeum and are using it as a fairy called Hangul. That is, by reviving lost characters and applying compound character analysis through the founding principles such as the method of combining characters, the method of linking characters, the method of separating characters, and the method of phonetic representation. It is said that theoretically, approximately 39.9 billion syllables can be created. The fact that such an immense number of syllables can be expressed is perhaps only natural, as it has already been stated that Hunmin Jeongeum was created according to the principles of the universe and all things, enabling it to express every sound in heaven and earth. While the figure of 39.9 billion syllables represented through Hangul may seem unfamiliar now, it may not be entirely impossible if future advancements in voice recognition technology, such as AI, enable more precise recording of sounds. This paper seems to have discerned the boundless potential for expansion inherent in Hangul. It can be seen as an argument preparing for the future when we will express all the sounds of the universe.